Good morning. The life of faith. And let's think about the life of faith as expressed in and through the life of Noah. And I think this morning, a way of thinking about the life of faith is to think about the life of faith as a life of reverence or a life of respect. And let me see if we can explain why as we look at Hebrews 11, verse 7. By faith, Noah, being warned by God concerning events as yet unseen. It's kind of a theme, right? Pulling from listening to what God says, even though you don't see it tangibly, and acting upon it. In reverent fear constructed an ark for the saving of his household. By this he condemned the world and became an heir of the righteousness that comes by faith. He, in reverent fear, built the ark. Think about Noah for a second in the story. I wonder what his thoughts were when he first, sort of felt that first raindrop. How many logs he sawed while people mocked, while people questioned, while people wondered. How many times he pressed things together and fitted things together and wedged things together and forming the ark. And people wondered, what in the world is he doing? As he measured things, had to calculate them, as he gets things exactly to a T with what God had commanded. See, here's the thing. He respected the instruction enough of what God said, even though he couldn't see what was happening yet. He respected and revered the words of God enough that he would live by them, even if everything that his eyes told him were different. That is incredibly powerful. You got to think about that a little bit. To live through the eyes of faith when your natural eyes betray a different story. And to say no, because God has said in his word, this I will follow. It shows ultimate reverence, ultimate respect for the one whose voice you follow. The greatest respect we can offer God is to obey him unconditionally, even when obeying doesn't make sense, right? Even when obeying doesn't make sense. It's my encouragement to you to obey God, even when it doesn't make sense. Because when you do that, you're living the life of faith and showing a profound respect for the one whose voice you hear. And you are extolling and exalting him above all the other voices, cackling around you and calling for your attention and trying to dissuade you from your singular focus on him. May the Lord bless you today.